The year is 2025 and Concord is back. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Stylosa. Now we've got to be really careful here because Sony are on the warpath. They are issuing DMCA takedowns to any footage from the reverse engineered Concord which has made the game playable. But I'm going to break this all down for you guys because it's actually insane. So you may have forgotten what Concord is. Now, again, Sony, if you're watching this video, because Sony have given me a copyright strike before for Helldivers content that they did not like. They hit me with a copyright strike, which isn't great because if you're on YouTube, well, then it restricts the ability of your account to do certain things. It's not fantastic. However, let me show you this, right? Because I'm going to be very clear here, Sony. You can't DMCA this video because it is not the reverse engineered servers and all of that stuff, which apparently you don't like. Instead, I've searched Google for me, and these are videos I've made on Concord. This video here is a sponsored video. I'm going to mute this. I'm going to go full screen. It's a sponsored video. You can see at the top left that Sony paid me to make. They were like, will you make a one tip for each hero video? And I was like, okay, sure. So I did it. So there you go. Sony, you paid for this. Please don't DMCA me. Please don't take down the old videos. Well, I mean, you can if you want. I guess ultimately they can do whatever they like. Anyway, let's talk about the story because it's actually bonkers. So we all know that this game is, I mean, it's not really on the list, let's say, of games people want to see return, right? I don't think anybody is like, wow, I can't believe the game is now playable again. This goes into the whole debate of, I mean, we're not going to go into too much detail on this in the video, but you could start talking about stuff like the preservation of games and going down that whole path, which I fully back that. I think we should always be able to access and play the games that we've paid for. And even not just that, I think experiencing the art as well. Yeah, Concord didn't work, but to completely take it offline, you know, these things have got implied costs, things like server costs, development, like ongoing development and maintenance costs, because obviously it's a multiplayer game. I mean, maybe there is a world where Sony just go, okay, we've given you all the source material for the game, do whatever you like, and then people can go ahead and set their own servers up if they want. Let's be real, not many people are going to do that. Anyway, Sony didn't do that. Sony just wanted the game erased, and a bunch of illustrious modders actually got together and decided to go, no, we are going to reverse engineer the game. So let's just break down that because it is cool. I'm actually watching the gameplay of this in the background, and it is kind of a shame, really, because I think at the time my thoughts on this were like, hey, it's the gunplay was like okay, but it was really slow. But yeah, I think everything else was just so not great when it comes to Concord. Anyway, look, I want to show you guys this. So I'm gonna let's just grab this and then bring it in. And we'll cover the gameplay because I think this needs to be discussed. So this is over on TGP, and they say Sony's Concord is playable again thanks to fan-made custom servers. Now, they did embed videos into this article, but the videos have been removed because they're no longer viewable on YouTube because Sony have taken them down. Because they don't want people seeing a revived Concord, which is literally the Concord that I showed you in that video clip. There isn't really anything different, so I don't know what their issue is. It's a bit mental. I mean, come on, Sony. I mean, I just implore you, Sony. Let's just, you know, just give us the source files for the game. Because what are you going to do with this stuff? Like, it's literally like just what chucked in a box. No one's going to use it. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to use it if you give it us for free, but I mean, DMCA takedowns is it's a bit strong, isn't it? Bit strong. Anyway, so. Let's go back to this and check this out. So they say Concord is not completely dead. Community developers have brought Sony's shutdown hero shooter back with online fan-made custom servers, rebuilding its back-end API and getting full matches running again. Concord was supposed to be Sony's next big... didn't they? They had what was that thing? They had an animated episode as well, didn't they, in that animated short series on Amazon. So they seriously thought Concord was going to be some sort of like massively... mega IP, which I mean anyway, it was supposed to be a 5v5 hero shooter from Fireworks Studios, launched on PlayStation 5 and PC in August of 2024. Instead, it crashed almost instantly, with the game struggled to build an audience. Reviews called out its lack of identity, and just weeks after launch, Sony announced it was pulling the plug, offering refunds and taking the game offline. Not long after, Fireworks Studios itself was shut down, turning Concord into one of the fastest and most brutal live service failures we've ever seen. For most people, that was the end of the story, a $40 multiplayer game that became completely unplayable in a matter of weeks, with its servers and studio both gone. However, behind the scenes, though, a small group of developers in the community has been working on a way to bring Concord back in some form. After months of reverse engineering and server work, the effort has hit a major milestone. Concord is running again on custom servers, and full matches are playable. Do you know what's funny? It probably will get more, or would, if Sony would allow this. It would probably get more players now than it did on the actual launch. Mainly because it's probably going to be free, right? I'd imagine. Like, where are these files coming from? I don't know. I guess people downloaded the game on Steam or whatever and copied the directories and saved it before they got rid of them. Maybe people have still got the game installed and the files are still hanging around there. Who knows how they got the files? But I mean, Concord custom servers bringing the game back online. The new progress comes from a community project led by developers known as Red, Open Wizard, and GWOG. In an announcement posted on the project's Discord server, Red shared that Concord is officially running through custom servers. This is thanks to a full... Oh, okay, so this is where they kind of got... No, they rebuilt the game. Okay, hang on. So a full rebuild of the game's back-end API. Oh, they rebuilt the API so the game could interact with the server. Okay, I get it. By Open Wizard, a major amount of reverse engineering work on Concord and its systems by Red, and additional help from GWOG, who assisted in fixing several major issues along the way. Right, so this is where the story gets hot. So you can see here they've actually updated the article, but as of November the 14th at 5:53 p.m. Pacific time, Sony has started issuing DMCA takedowns on the YouTube gameplay videos showing Concord running on these custom servers. And remember, Sony, I haven't showed any of this footage. I've showed you footage from a sponsored video you paid me to make, right? Not from the servers. Don't take me to court and don't DMCA me and give me a bloody, what's it called, a copyright strike and ruin my whole life again. Anyway, two of the main videos from the project devs have been taken down by MarkScan, a company responsible for many of Sony's recent copyright enforcement actions. So then going on to the original story, the team managed to get the main parts of the game working, main menu, character loading, matchmaking, and even a full Clash Point match. Along with the announcement, they posted 2 gameplay videos showing the game fully booting up and running on their recreated servers. It's still early and buggy, but it works, right? So if I scroll down here, you will see that there's like gaps in this article because this is where the videos were. They're not available anymore. You can't see them. But it's basically Concord gameplay that I've showed you at the top of this video. I think we'll cap it off with this. So, hey, this is a full announcement from Discord. This is what the devs say. Hey, after a long time of reverse engineering and server development, we just managed to play a match of Concord. This is the match I played with Open Wizard. Don't mind my horrible aim. I spend so much time reverse engineering that I no longer have the time to actually play the game. The project is still work in progress. It's playable but buggy. Once our servers are fully set up, we begin doing some private playtesting. If anyone here wants to join in the playtest, let me know. Include what region and time zone you're in for your convenience. And yeah, so the question here is, right, do we even want Concord reborn? I mean, the answer to that is no. But I don't want to see stuff just be wiped off the face of the planet. Because Concord, there was still effort put into the game. There still is a game there. So it would be nice if Sony just left the game and you could do what you like with it. Set up your own private servers. That would be, I guess, kind of cool. Obviously, it's not worth the effort from Sony's part. But what's weird is it's still worth the effort from Sony's lawyers to contact MarkScan to have videos taken down off YouTube because they don't want people knowing that Concord is now playable. As if they've got plans with Concord. They ain't got plans with Concord. Now, I'm too stupid to work this out. If anyone knows why Sony have done this, then let me know. I think it's just typical Sony malice. It's like, we don't like this, so just get rid of it. We're erasing this from memory. Maybe there's some legal shenanigans on the go here. Maybe there's some sort of like, I don't know, license agreements and stuff. Who knows? The fact is, though, there's literally thousands of Concord videos out there with loads of gameplay. My videos on my channel, I've made about like 3, I think I made like 3 videos on the game at the time. Obviously, the one that was sponsored. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I just thought it was cool because I woke up this morning and I looked and I was like, Concord's back? Are you joking me? And then I was reading into it. I was like, what? All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm off to play Marvel Rivals anyway because the update's pretty good. I'll catch you on the next one. See you soon. Oh, I might actually play Anno as well. I do have Anno. I've also got the new Call of Duty game, but I don't think I'm going to play that. because it's just boring. Also, it seems to have a shit ton of AI in it. Oh, dear God. Anyway, AI generated artwork for the calling cards, apparently. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on everything, which is @Stylosa. Do subscribe to the channel, like the video. It helps a ton. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you soon.